Okay, bias is not automatically present just because emotions, beliefs, preference, or influence exist. Those things are like always present because we are human. The real issues is like what role they play in how we interpret information and how we make decisions. If my emotions or preferences guide my attention, but I still check myself, like m- meaning I look at my other explanations, consider evidence that disagrees with me, and I am willing to adjust, then the decision is not necessarily biased. It's informed by my values and experience, but it can still be reasonable and balanced. Bias shows up like when those emotions or preferences start acting like a filter that blocks or distort informations. For example, like if I only accept evidence that supports what I already believe, or I dismiss evidence only because I don't like it, that's bias. So I would say emotions and beliefs make decisions influenced but not automatically biased. Bias happens when the influence becomes one sided and selective. On the second question, like I don't think like biased equals to unfair is always correct. Like sometimes decision influenced by values and intentionally not neutral, and that can still be fair. For example, mm, like if a coach prioritizes client safety, that value influences decisions like exercise selection and progression. That's not unfair, that's responsible. Or if a professional sets boundaries based on ethics, that's value driven and it can improve fairness, not reduce it. Unfairness is most about like inconsistency and favoritism, using different standards for different people without a valid reason, or like letting like personal preference override evidence and rules. A decision becomes unfair when emotional or preferences causes you to ignore standards, ignore relevant facts, or treat people differently in a way that can be justified. So my answer is emotions, beliefs, and preferences don't make actions inherently biased, and they don't like automatically make decisions unfair. They become a problem when they reduce objectivity, when they prevent you from evaluating information honestly, applying consistent criteria, and being willing to revise your conclusions.